Hi, I'm Katie. Welcome to Yoga Awakening and welcome to your practice today. So, this is a meditation for present moment awareness. So, there is no meditation experience needed to follow along for this short practice. Come on in to a comfortable seat, any seat you like. I'm cross-legged here, propped up on a little cushion. Feel free to do this seated in a chair. Start by closing your eyes. If you'd rather, you could also leave the eyes open and just think about keeping a soft and unfocused gaze somewhere out in front of you. Notice the sounds around you. Maybe even the sounds outside your space. And for me, that's not so hard to do in the big city. Plenty of sounds outside. Just noticing whatever subtle noises you might be able to pick up on. And then start to draw your attention into your space. What sounds are there? Hopefully you've been able to find a few relatively quiet moments in your day. But noticing maybe even the soft hum of a refrigerator. Maybe the other people in your home. Maybe the sound you notice most is silence. And then start to draw that attention right here into the sounds and experience of your body, of your being. Give yourself these few moments of stillness and quiet without any goal or particular idea. See if you can set aside, just for the moment, any particular thought or idea you have about how you want to feel. Maybe this is your first time meditating, or maybe you've found this space many times before. Maybe just before you go to sleep, as you're closing your eyes, and you just sort of sink into that inner experience, maybe even inner stillness. But set aside any ideas of how you think it should go or should feel. And instead, let yourself be here now with whatever the experience actually is. And usually that's the hardest part, really. That's it. That's the whole idea of meditation, I was going to say practice, but I think really it's more just about connecting to your own being. Maybe we need to practice that a little bit at the beginning, especially if that's really unfamiliar for us, or we know we've just been in a cycle of going, or doing, just letting the mind sort of dominate. But I'm inviting you now to not care about what the experience is. Maybe the experience right now is really challenging. Maybe you're wanting to fidget or turn off the video or watch TV. Or maybe you sat down to do this practice because there was a really difficult or strong emotion that was coming up. Maybe that was anger or sadness, or maybe something else. And you've chosen this time to just sort of see what it feels like. What it feels like to let it all be as it is. And if you're doing that, you're already meditating, so there's nowhere else really to go, nothing else really to do or worry about or try to get to. So let it be uncomfortable if it's uncomfortable. Let it be new if it's new. Maybe you've been here many times before, and maybe you can identify many different subtle sensations and experiences of being you. Ground yourself into this moment by feeling the sitting bones underneath you, grounding down into whatever surface you're seated on. Let the hips release and the legs be heavy. Lift up there through the sides of the waist. Soften the jaw. Maybe noticing those sounds around you or outside of your space as you need to, as this way of refocusing the attention into this moment. Maybe coming back to those grounding points through the lower body. I'll offer one final sort of grounding point where you could let the attention rest. And that's on just your natural inhale and exhale. So we're not even looking to make the breath deeper. But you might just allow your awareness and attention to rest there, watching, experiencing the inhale as it comes, and the exhale as it comes. Know that there is nothing you need to change in this moment. There is nowhere different or better that you need to be. And if the thoughts are buzzing in the head and pulling you into a million different directions, taking you on a journey or a story or a memory that's arising, there's no need to change that either. And my guess is it will probably be very hard to try to change it if you do. So you might even notice what happens if I try to change those thoughts or push them aside or make them quieter. How does that experience go? From my own experience, that doesn't usually go very well. Usually hidden behind that is a desire to not be right here, right now. Know that there is always this place of total inner spaciousness and stillness and even silence there deeper in you than the thoughts. So they are not your whole experience. Maybe they feel that way sometimes. But all we're asking and inviting here is to see if we can realize, oh, those thoughts are not the whole of my experience in this moment. What if I can simply guide the awareness into those other layers of my experience. Shift the attention as you need. Maybe you see that you've gotten caught up in a thought. Come right back to the simple inhale and exhale, or the feeling of the sitting bones grounding down, supporting you in your seat. Know that these deeper layers of your experience, maybe that's as simple as feeling the body or the breath, or maybe it's starting to observe the infinity within of all of those subtler experiences. Know that all of those layers, all of that wholeness of your being, of who you are, is always available to you. It's always there, whether you're aware of it or not. Even amidst the darkest thoughts, even amidst the biggest and most consuming emotions, that essence of you in this present moment, as you are, is always there, always the same. I invite you to keep returning back to that question. Maybe through the rest of your day today, maybe when you close your eyes to fall asleep. What does it feel like to be me in this present moment? What does it mean to let my awareness rest right here? Start to close our meditation here and just notice that however it went for you, even if it was really uncomfortable or just felt like a total struggle to set aside thoughts or emotions, maybe physical sensations that are nagging at you, know that this desire and this natural drive and instinct to reconnect has a really powerful effect. And even if it doesn't quite feel like it in the moment, you are actually connecting nonetheless. Let's close our practice with hands at heart center. Gently open your eyes if they were closed. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.